While most of us travel the distance from sofa to the dining room at mealtime, our food has taken a much longer trip. In fact, the average distance a food item travels from the farm to your plate is 1,300 miles. Let's look at two tomatoes, Travelin' Bob and Homebody Betty. Bob is probably grown in California or Florida or Mexico. Let's say California, since they produce most of our fresh produce. Unfortunately, Bob is so thirsty that water needs to be siphoned from other areas of the country since there isn't enough where he is produced. Bob could travel up to 2,500 miles before he meets his fate in a BLT sandwich, or a nice tomato stew with a basil garnish and just the right amount of garlic. Betty is from your town. She'll not be doing much traveling since she is bought and eaten close to the home farm. Okay, so why should you care where the tomato comes from? Well, since Bob has to travel up to 2,500 miles, he has to get an early start. He may not be quite ripe when he is picked, so he gets stuck in a room and exposed to ethylene gas to start the ripening process. Betty, on the other hand, ripens in the warm rays of the sun. You may have heard of this process. Now, if stay-at-home Betty is grown on an organic farm, she also differs from Bob in the amount of nutrients she contains. For instance, she will have 5 times more calcium and 1,900 times more iron than Bob. In Bob's defense, he will have less sodium. Now, when these two tomatoes reach the store, about 79 cents of every dollar you spend on Bob will go to the marketing activities that brought him there. It ain't cheap to live in California, is it, Bob? If you pick up Betty, you will be supporting a grower who lives in your community. And that's not to mention the petroleum products and the pollution they generate just to ship Bob across the country from farm to store. It just depends on what we value in our food. It's dinner time. Do you know where your food is?